Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to sort data in Microsoft Excel. Data sorting is literally one of the most important and frequently used feature for data analysis. It organizes data in some specific ways for better and easier comprehension and visualization. It is different from filtering in a way that the entire data set remains on display after rearranging it. And before you sort, you have to make sure that your data set is in a proper tabular format. That is, every column should be having a column header, and then no blank rows or columns should be allowed within the data set. So such columns and such rows which are blank should not be allowed within your data set. Also, strictly, every row should be for one record, and the values within a column should be of the same data type, and no leading spaces should be allowed on your data values. So such spaces should be avoided within your data set. We have various ways of how we can access sort commands. The first way is using the Home tab. You click on the Home tab in the ribbon, then you come to Editing Group here and click on Sort and Filter option. When you click, it gives you the sorting options. So here it is saying sort A to Z, sort Z to A. And this is so because my active cell is within a column which has a data type of text. If I change, for instance, and click a cell in a column of numbers and come back to sort and filter, here the options change. So here it is saying smallest to largest, largest to smallest. Similarly, when I click any cell within a date column and come back here, you can see that now it is showing oldest to newest, newest to oldest. Also, there is an option for custom sort here. When you click it, it gives you a sort dialog box. So you can also do the sorting from this sort dialog box. The second method is using the data tab. You click on the data tab in the ribbon, then come to sort and filter group. You can also access all the sorting commands. Similarly, when you click on the sort icon, it gives you the sort dialog box. Then the third one is right-clicking method. You right-click in any cell within the column you want to use for sorting. Right-click and come to sort option. You'll be able to access all the sorting options. Similarly, when you click on custom sort, it gives you the sort dialog box. Then the fourth method is the keyboard shortcuts. And we have two of them, and one of the shortcuts is using Alt followed by D, then followed by S. You can access the sort dialog box. Then the second one is Alt A followed by S, then S. It also gives you the sort dialog box. Now let us try to sort. We can sort either by one or multiple columns. And when sorting, don't waste time trying to select the whole data set like this. It's not necessary. Just select any cell within the column which you want to use for sorting. Then after, choose any sorting method. For instance here, if I want to sort this data using the operating airline column, I select any cell within that column. Then I can come to data in the sort and filter group. I click either A to Z or Z to A. So when I click, my data gets sorted in ascending order. At this point, you may feel like the data is getting distorted. If you want to be sure whether it's not getting distorted, you can first select a row and give it a fill color before you sort, so that after sorting, you see whether it moves as a complete record. Let me first undo. I select any row and give it a color. Can give it a fill color. After, I can try to sort again. I select any cell, I come back to data, then I sort. Here you can see that the whole row has moved as a full record. Now I'm sure that my data is not getting distorted. I can also sort using a different column. Let's say if I want to sort using landing count column, I select any cell. I can this time come to home. Then in the editing group, I click on sort and filter option. Then from here, I can either choose smallest to largest or largest to smallest. So if I click here, it sorts from largest to smallest. And you can still see that the whole row is moving as a full record. Similarly, if I want to sort using the date column, I can come back, select any cell within the date column, come to home, then in the sort and filter option here, I choose either oldest to newest or newest to oldest. So when I click, also the data gets sorted according to date column. All these sortings we have made, we can also do them using the sort dialog box. So if I undo, and when using the sort dialog box, you don't necessarily need to select a cell within the column you want to use. Just select any cell within the data set, then come for instance to data here, click on the sort icon, you get the sort dialog box. In the sort dialog box, make sure this option, my data has headers, is checked because our data set has headers. Now come here, choose the column we want to sort by. Click the arrow. I want, for instance, to sort again using the operating airlines column. I choose operating airlines column. Then I want to sort on cell values within that column. Under order, I click the arrow, then choose the order, either A to Z or Z to A. So if I choose again A to Z and click OK, my data gets sorted in ascending order. Similarly, with landing count, I select any cell, then I can this time come to home, come to editing group. In the sort and filter options here, I choose custom sort. It gives me the sort dialog box. My table's headers is checked. I come here, I choose the column I want to use. Landing count, I want to use cell values. Then this time I want to use smallest to largest. I click OK. Here it sorts from smallest to largest. So we can either sort using a single column by clicking any cell within a column, or we use a dialog box by clicking anywhere within the dataset, then you choose any sorting method. Next, let us see how we can sort by multiple columns. Let me first undo. Here, I'm going to use an example of sorting land count within georegion. And in multiple sorting, the most important thing is to know which column is to be sorted first and which one is to be sorted last. The one to be sorted first is a minor sort, and the one to be sorted last is a major sort. So in this case, since we are sorting landing count within georegion, landing count becomes a minor sort and georegion becomes a major sort. And when sorting column by column, the minor column gets sorted first, followed by the major column. Now I have to sort the landing count first. Since it is a minor sort, I click in any cell, I come to home, then editing group, I click the sort and filter, then I can sort by largest, smallest. And now I come to the major sort, I click in any cell, come back to home, under editing, I click on sort and filter, then I come and click A to Z. So here I get the regions sorted together, and here I get the landing count sorted in descending order. So when you come, for instance, in Asia region, when you come this side, you find that the landing counts are sorted in descending order. Similarly, when I come to US region here, come this side, you find that the landing counts are also sorted in descending order. But then we can also use the sort dialog box. Let me undo again. With sort dialog box, just select any cell within the data set, then use any sorting method. Click on data, then come to sort and filter, click the sort icon. You get the sort dialog box. In the sort dialog box here, the trick is to know which column again should be sorted first and which column should be sorted last. Since we are in sort dialog box, we do the reverse. The major sort gets sorted first and the minor sort gets sorted last. So here, since my data has headers is checked, I come to this first level, sort by, I choose the major sort, which is geo-region. Then I come this side, I choose the order. I can keep it as A to Z. Now I add a second level, then I choose the second column. I choose now landing count, which is the minor sort. Sort on values, then the order I choose largest to smallest. Now here we have two levels. The logic is I want to sort by geo-region, then by landing count. But in case I want to change the order and bring this up, I can use these arrows. I can use this arrow to bring it up. I first select the level, then I click the arrow to bring it up. Similarly, I can bring it down again by selecting it, then bring it down. This is how you can use the arrows. Now that I have all the levels added, I simply click OK. I get the data sorted, whereby landing count is still sorted within geo-region. Next, let us look at how we can sort by color. And we can either use cell color or font color. But for my case here, I'm going to use cell color. Let me first undo. Then here I come to aircraft model column. I first give them different colors. Let me give them different fill colors. After giving them different fill colors, I can initiate a sort dialog box by using any method. Let me use the shortcut method by pressing Alt, D, then S. There I get a sort dialog box, which I can use now to sort my data using aircraft model column with different fill colors. So in the sort dialog box, my data has headers is already checked. Then I come here under column. I want to sort by aircraft model column. So I click the arrow. Then I choose aircraft model. Sort on, I click the arrow. Then I choose cell color. Then order, under order, I come and click the color I want to appear on top. So I can, for instance, first choose red to go on top. I want it to appear on top, so I click on top. Then I click OK. You can see that the red color comes on top of other colors. I can also add more colors in the sort. Again, I can initiate the sort dialog box. I can come to data, then sort. Here, since I already have one level for color, I can just copy another level. Then I simply come here and change the color. I can put green. I can also add yellow to follow green by copying again the level. Then I come and change the color to yellow. So when I sort, the order of colors will be red, green, yellow, then followed by white, which is not part of the levels. So when I click OK, you can see that red comes first, followed by green, then followed by yellow. Let us also look at how we can sort by creating a custom list. I'm going to use aircraft body type, so I can select any cell, then I try to sort. And I want to sort in such a way that wide body rows come first, followed by narrow body rows, and lastly by regional jet rows. So when I click any cell here and try to sort A to Z, the narrow body rows come first, followed by regional jet, then followed by wide. Again, when I try to sort from Z to A, the wide body rows come first, followed by regional jet, then narrow body. But my target is to have wide body first, followed by narrow body, and lastly, regional jet. So to customize that, I have to create my personalized list. To do that, initiate a sort dialog box by using any sorting method. I can this time use Alt ASS. It brings the sort dialog box. From here, my data has headers is already checked. And under column, I want sort by aircraft body type. It is also already chosen aircraft body type. This is the column. Sort on, I want the values. Then under order here, I click the arrow. Then I choose custom list. It brings the custom list dialog box. Now from this custom list dialog box, I specify the order I want. The first one is wide body. Press enter, followed by narrow body. Enter, then lastly, regional jet. Now I can add the list under custom list by clicking the add button. You get it there, then you click OK, and then OK. My column aircraft body type has been sorted according to the order I wanted. Wide body, followed by narrow body, and lastly, regional jet loss. Lastly, let me show you how we can sort data from left to right in a horizontal range. Suppose you have figures which are captured in a horizontal range like this, and you are asked to sort them either in ascending or descending order. Just select any cell, then again initiate the sort dialog box. Remember, this range is separate from this other range you have been working on because it is surrounded by blank rows and blank columns. So select any cell, initiate the sort dialog box. Let me use this method by clicking the sort icon here. Then from the sort dialog box, my table has headers. I uncheck it because this range has no headers. Then I come to options. From the sort options dialog box, I choose sort left right. Then I click OK. Come to row section. I click here the arrow. Then I choose which row I want to use. My data is in row 23. This is row 23. So it is in row 23. I choose row 23. Cell values. Then here you choose the order you want, either smallest to largest or largest to smallest. So I can first choose smallest to largest, then I click OK. Here the data gets sorted in ascending order from smallest to largest. So to sort from largest to smallest, again you select any cell, come back and initiate the sort dialog box. My table has headers is unchecked, so I simply come here. All these are still okay. I come and choose largest to smallest. I click OK. So here you can see that the data gets sorted from largest to smallest. Let us stop here for this session. Hope you have found it useful. If you are new here, kindly support by subscribing. Also like, comment, and share with friends. Let us meet in the next one.